Oh, I see. Food trader basically consumes food and sells it, while the farming estates increase food production and also increase population growth. And considering how much further this population can still grow, I am all about that. We're also building up our reserves. Okay, so one of the problems I was massively running into early on is I was eating into my reserves because we had that food negative here. And now we've overcome that. So do we have any assignments we want to give?
Members of your court can be sent on assignments to benefit your faction. Examine the available assignments to see where you can improve.
So Lady Kai is tax collecting, so she can increase the income from the peasantry. Kuao Yu, stimulate the markets, increases income from commerce, silk and spice. Plus 20 military supplies, minus 6 reserves. So that's what I was talking about, is there are reserves. Those reserves are then sent out to armies to resupply their military stuff, and also if you have a food shortage, then those reserves are used up to cover the deficit. So Kuao Yu basically lets you replenish armies very quickly, but they will cost reserves from the commandery, which means you need food surplus. Reward the filial and incorrupt, plus 10 satisfaction faction-wide. Minus 50 corruption local commandery. Interesting, so that's even more satisfaction, but I think that's doubling down a little bit too much. Oversee mustering, minus 3 mustering terms. Own armies and local commandery, interesting. Tax collection and public appeasement. So this is increasing public order while decreasing reserves. And then Kuai Liang, commerce, silk and spice income, and cover costs for enemy spies goes up. The majority of our money right now is coming in from the peasantry, although we are making a little bit from industry. So stimulating the markets won't help. So this is really between Liu Kong and Lady Kai. I think I'm going to put Lady Kai in charge of my estate. Can't see how this could possibly go wrong. And we could have one more, but I don't see any reason to do that. And also tax collection, apparently, we can't duplicate them. They declared war. We built our county academy. People of merit. Oh, we also need to change our student, don't we? So these are some new people who are available for recruitment. Let's go and change the student right now.
A warlord who cannot safeguard their own family shows weakness to their enemies. Families can be managed by appointing an heir, rewarding loyalty through adoption, and arranging political marriages.
Alright, so you are being removed from office because nobody likes you. Now, how can I see who would cause disunity? Oh, you can see it there. So, Kuang Yu would be okay, Lady Kai would be okay. Are there any strategists available? One. Ku Gong. Very high resolve, decent instinct, good authority. I don't really have anything for him to do, though. Who's in the family? Yeah. Li Qiu is kind of terrible. Lu Kong doesn't even appear down here, and she's too young. And this is how our relations are with different characters. I'm going to make our student Kuai Yu. Or Lady Kai. In fact, Lady Kai is already doing an assignment, which means that she's going to get experience. This is going to increase the amount of experience she gets, making her a better administrator. And she's already pretty decent at administration, so we're going to do that. We're going to make you our student. There's definitely something weird about this relationship right now. My wife and my student. Plus the fact that she's about 30 years younger. Right, was there anything else that I needed to check?
Rejoice!
I don't think so. Basically just waiting for the replenishment to happen. What was that? There was an icon with a 1 next to it. Whee! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
The loyalty of characters is measured by satisfaction, which will increase if their desires and ambitions are fulfilled. Neglect them, and their satisfaction will wane.
It seems that not everyone is happy with your tax collectors' efforts. They've been accosted while out collecting tithes, and their gold has been stolen. While the instigators have been dealt with, the stolen coin was never found. Oh well. Alright, we are very nearly ready to go on campaign. Our giant sword guards are still replenishing, as are the cavalry corps. But then after that, we'll be able to go after Runan and try and seize that iron mine. So we have one person who dislikes us. That's Liu Qi. I'm really tempted to dismiss you because everyone hates you. Like, you are just really unlikable. Why are you so unlikable? Relentless, cunning, intrepid. Immune to fear and terror. Chance of ambushing with his own army, plus 12 cunning. Minus 25 fatigue resistance, so he gets tired faster. Now, is his satisfaction recovering over time? I suspect that removed from office thing goes away. He has a lot of rivalries with a lot of people. He wants a promotion. He's not going to get a promotion because you hate the boss. I think I am just going to dismiss you because you're going to cause me problems otherwise. Except for the fact you're a family member, aren't you? Yep. Could make Lady Kai the heir. Oh no, he's the heir. Liu Kong is the heir right now. Why couldn't I make Liu Kong... He doesn't appear down here. I don't know if the same person can be in two different positions. No, I don't think so. Well, in that case, you're just a son who hates us. I can't banish you. We'll just have to deal with you. We have a reform. So the reforms in this are like technologies. We've so far been going up the blue tree, because the blue tree was all about experience. So we get plus 10% character experience from the private tutors. Also unlocks new archers. And then we get another... No, we get a 10% reduction to character salary with the annual proficiency reports. We can go up even higher with the Handbook of Excellence, which increases the satisfaction for strategists. We don't actually have any strategists, so we should probably start to look at some of the other options. That's income from commerce, public order, income from peasantry. We do have a lot of peasants. Available administrator positions. I like the idea of getting an administrator, because I want to have as many officers as possible so that we can benefit from the experience bonuses. Resettlement initiatives would also be really good. Extra population growth. What do you lead to? Upgraded farms. No, I think I'm going to go with the administrator position. This also unlocks the court, which costs upkeep, increases prestige, increases income from all sources, reduces corruption, and reduces the cost of economic buildings. Yeah. Do it. Alright, so now if we go to the court, we have another position. Administrator. Here we are. I could make... Oh, that would remove him as the faction heir. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. Position effects. +1 available armies faction-wide. Plus 15% income from all sources for the administered commandery. How do I assign you to a commandery? Is that what the assignments are? He's by far and away the best person for this job. Once you make him an administrator, I'll ask you which commandery. Okay. So yes, we're going to make Huang Zong the administrator. Didn't ask. That's how. So it did ask. That's what this is all about. Confirm. And that's how it works. And you can be a commandery administrator and a general at the same time. I should hasten to add that.
Announce my arrival.
So we rely on this guy really rather heavily. That's concentrating an awful lot of power in the hands of one person.
How can I serve my
Thankfully, he's honourable, which gives him decreased ambition to gain independence from administrator, reduced penalty for desire higher office, and he's just honourable, generally. So he's very unlikely to switch against us. Also, he has extremely high satisfaction. So I think we're cool. What's that saying? Low general satisfaction. Thank you, we know that. Oh, and we can build a construction thing.
My lord, I hope all is well.
All is well. We could upgrade the guard posts. I don't think we need to. Oh, guard posts increase public order. Ooh, I see. So at the moment we're only getting this positive public order because of having an army present. So ordinarily that can be a bit of a problem. So actually, maybe we do want a guard post. What else can we build here? Why are they locked? Are they locked because of cost? Yeah, I know there are no slots. What I want to know is if there's anything which is better for public order. Population growth. Learning and construction cost. State workshops is income. Construction cost. Private workshops is income from commerce and industry. This is just commerce, right? No, that's income from industry. Government support. Food production. Income from peasantry. So government support might be good. We've already got the land development. Grain storage is the amount of reserves you can have. Lodging is our unique tree, which increases commerce income. But this place is mostly focused on industry, so we probably won't get lodges. Schools, which we've already built. Marketplace, which increases commerce income massively. Lodges plus marketplaces equals cha-ching. Conscription reduces population growth, but increases recruit rank. Recruitment cost, income from industry, government building, construction cost, reduced. Yeah, these are the only public order. And then you can choose between stationed garrisons and patrol barracks. Then administration office, prestige, income from all sources, economic building, construction. So prestige is useful because it means higher ranks. Confucian temples are public order. So the temples do more public order. Though I think long term, having the garrison also is going to be just more useful. So yes, we will upgrade you. Seeing as we have the cost reduction at the moment.
Rejoice! Your lord has returned!
I think this is a good time for you to start marching towards Runan.
Under one banner.
Didn't quite mean you to go through his territory, but never mind. I meant you to go that way. Yeah, the visualization of buildings is pretty cool. I do like that myself.
China can boast some of the finest roads in the world. The best routes are through central China, and traveling along them will hasten your movement.
Yeah, we have roads up here, but nothing through this bit. So we would have had to go all the way around, I think. Oh, I see. That shows hostile territory and friendly territory. I don't like this, though. It doesn't show at all how far you can actually move. Like, that's not a nice system. I wonder if I can make that a little bit clearer. I don't like that at all. Graphics? Because there are a surprising number of things you can change. Including one of them is you can, I think, make all the sounds Chinese. So you can, for example, have your generals and your units speaking Chinese rather than English. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, arrows. Interface, here we go. And we already changed a bunch of these. And I also turned on the alternate unit cards because I didn't like the watercolor silhouettes.
Lead strongly.
Alright, I guess we just need to pay real close attention to this.
Move as one.
Is that a road? That's a road. Alright, so what's the garrison here like? 2 archers, 2 cavalry, 2 spears. Kind of
Chaos.
normal. And someone has a skill point available. Factionaire does. Cool. The Peacekeeper. Chief Officer. Increases salary, increases satisfaction. Cannot be promoted any further. Very satisfied.
The people is indicative of China's sickness.
So you can get Intensity, which increases Instinct, enables Mighty Knockback, increases charge speed, Zeal, which increases Expertise, increases Melee Armor Pierce for own army, and then plus 40% melee attack rate. 40%! Crikey. However, you are a commander like Liu Biao, so you should not be fighting. Or nobility, additional authority, available assignments, or 20% range block chance for melee cavalry for his own retinue. I like the idea of nobility. I'm going to try and build up your authority as well, because that adds satisfaction. So does the heir also add satisfaction to the entire factions? The more authority that the heir and the leader have.
What do you wish, my lord?
Let's see if we can see that. Innate satisfaction, personal ancillaries, promotion salary, authority from people in power, plus 12. Traits from people in power. So traits is the plus 10, which Liu Biao starts with. Plus 12 from authority and people in power. You're giving plus 7. The heir is giving plus 5. So yes, the heir does count. It stacks. Interesting. And we can already upgrade the guard posts again. We're currently on neutral public order. I think I would like that to go positive, if at all possible. So now I need to choose between the patrol barracks and the stationed garrison. Stationed garrison will cost upkeep, increases public order, increases supplies for adjacent commanderies, though not as much as the patrol barracks. Increased reserve capacity, which I do like the sound of. And then the garrison is the same.
Summer's scent reminds us of youth and promise.
However, if we go this path, then we can go for the White Horse Fellows raiding parties. No, I like the garrison idea. So why is this locked? Because it costs more. Fair enough. That is a reasonable reason to lock something. Though I wish it just came red rather than the lock icon. Lock icon to me means...
Understand, this changes a little between us.
Hey, Yi wants peace because he's just seen my army appear.
You want the stars!
No, I just want Renan. Hey, Virgil. I guess move distance the 1 and the 2 on the bar. Yeah, that's how many turns it takes to move to those places.
Fire burns brightly and indiscriminately. But no flame can last forever. Starved of air, it chokes, it splutters, and is then extinguished. The tyrant is dead.
Uh-oh.
Yet in the ashen darkness, the avaricious prowl.
Yuan Shu declared war on Heyi, so the vultures are starting to circle. Fall of the tyrant. The minister Wang Yun is plotting the overthrow of Dong Zhuo. No longer willing to suffer the tyrant, it is said that Dong Zhuo's adopted son has been manipulated into striking the killing blow. Dong Zhuo is dead. I've just lost my main trading partner. Faction secession, Dong Zhuo. Succeeded by Dong Min.
Yellows, reds, and amber.
New blood comes to lead another faction carrying on their hopes, dreams, and ideas. How are my relations with the usurper? While I have you selected, I can't actually see. That's a bit annoying. Still very positive. They like us. So we cool. It's actually quite nice because my northern border is basically secure because we've got the Han Empire here and then Dongmin here. So it's just south, and these are my vassals, so it's really just here. Yuan Shu will need to do something about it at some point, though. Hey, Scapper. The leader of the air and later the Prime Minister of the people in power. Okay. Pre-release Planetfall one day, pre-release Three Kingdoms the next. What a life. I know! I'm so lucky, except for the fact I was up until 11 o'clock this morning recording enough content to go up on YouTube, so that there was content on YouTube. Which thankfully wasn't a problem with Planetfall. So, we are going to attack Heiyi's Iron Mine.
If a battle looks like it will fall in your favor, you may pass on command to one of your subordinates, so you can concentrate on more pressing matters.
Now I'm good. So, predicted casualties are going to be low. Let's take a quick look, see what the map looks like. Okay. That might be a pain. So this is all impassable. There are like a little wall here. And if that wall has indeed got towers, then this is going to be choke point central. And we haven't quite got up to full strength again.
Our diligence has borne fruit. Now, onwards!
There is strength in your words. Come then.
Oh, newbie is not saying
Give your all
anything.
today, friends. Tomorrow is waiting.
I do like the interaction between generals when you're fighting. That's kind of cool because they'll like shout insults at each other. And then here, your three generals are talking amongst themselves as you march to battle. It's just the little touches, they're good. Okay, so this place... This is one hell of a fortified town, actually. Crikey. I'd love to defend this place. So there are 3 entrances. Each entrance does have arrow towers. These arrow towers are providing overlapping fields of fire. So the weak spot is here. Attacking these two would be a complete nightmare because the towers from these will be shooting you. Oh, in fact, you're overlapping on that side too. Brilliant. However, we will have cover as we go through the woods, which means those towers can shoot us for less time. So I do like the sound of that. So what we're going to do is... The Jan Sword Guards are going to form the center of our line. So this is one of the other things that I've changed, is when you first start the game, units are just done on like a box, and then you can mold the box to have the units shaped as you want. I've changed it so it's the dots, like classic Total War. That's just what I'm used to. You don't have to do that system. You can also change how the units are displayed. I'm still keeping them in the retinue, so I know roughly like their various stats based on their commander. But you can also turn this off, so they'll be done by unit type. So you can have all the axemen together, or the swordsmen together, or the horsemen together, etc. There's a lot of customization. Like, they've done a great job with the customization, actually. Let's have you guys there. Then we've got 2 axe units, which are going to be on the far flanks, because I want them to come around and actually do the final assault. Cavalry units put in the rear, and then our 2 units of archers can be here in the middle. Archers in this have an astonishingly high range. So you are going to be bolstering the main force. You're actually an archer. This is something which I always forget. And you're a hell of a lot better as an archer. So you can sit with the archers and shoot stuff. And then you are a vanguard. You're with the cavalry. And you're going to be personally commanding them. Begin. I'm going to immediately pause because these guys need to advance slowly into the woods. I kind of actually want you to over on this side so we can come from the top and get a bit of downhill momentum. Huzzah!
Cavalry, to attention!
And cavalry. Can form up to about here, I think.
March out!
Cool Sign Slinky, thank you very much for the resubscription. 11 months. Oh boy, you are so close. Hi Mordred, can I say if I'm enjoying the game so far? I can't say no. I can just show you what the game is all about. This is game. Oh, this would be such an amazing place to defend. Concentric lines of fire. Choke points galore. This is a defensive general's wet dream right here. Because you could put archers up here, and because archers have such a ridiculous range, you shade down here, you've got the interlapping fire from your towers. Choke point, why are you backing off? Oh, because you don't know where I am. Because I am invisible.
Move! Our men are spotted! Swords drawn!
Why are you backing off? You fools!
Take heed, warriors! Steel yourself!
Alright, well I'm going to let them
Ready to ride? Cavalrymen!
back off all the way up there. So I want the axemen to go in first.
Forward! Faster! Stand ready! Move! Stand ready! Hurry!
Oh, towers are shooting us already.
Attack! Stand ready! Ahead! Go! Go! Our hidden men have been seen!
We are going to lose some cavalry here.
Blaze!
Got my saber militia. They're coming back down the hill. So what I'm hoping is that my cavalry can get in and secure this while the rest of my forces arrive, because this choke point is a very important one.
Double time! To attention! Onward! Run! Cavalry! Attack! Cavalry! Stand ready!
Oh, these towers are shooting backwards. Ah!
To attention! Destroy them! To attention!
So we're sending in our 2 heroes to just hold them here.
Horsemen!
Horsemen got through. Great. So we're doing the vanguard. The sentinel's doing what the sentinel does. Holds. Archers are in a position where they can start to shoot, so please do. You're coming in over here. Ah, you can see the radius of the abilities too. Oh, that was a charge in. Then you.